Okay, I want to quickly tell you one lesson I learned from my mom. A lesson I learned from my mom. So one day I was cooking rice. Um, not everybody actually parboiled their rice before um it gets cooked. So that day the rice was on fire, and then I think I went to want to like get it out, like for the first cook. And then when I told her that the rice was boiling already, she told me that I should let it boil some more to give it some time. Uh, I really didn't um, draw importance to that statement until I grew up. So, what did I make out of it? Sometimes we are too much in a rush. We are too much in a rush. Everything that has lasted long took time. Everything that has lasted took time. In the streets today, you see a whole lot of half baked people, half baked talents, half baked people that went to school, but they didn't really get what school gives to people, like the entirety of being a student. They don't have it. So, my message for you today is whatever you set out to do, take your time. Don't be in a rush. I've had some persons like do some jobs that has to do with videography and all that. When I see the job, I just feel like this job is not standard enough and it's not professional. So the only thing I can attribute to that is they jumped in too soon. Take your time. If you start your training, go through it. You can't start a baking school and you're supposed to do let's say 6 months or 1 year, and just because your boss did something that you didn't like, you just you just throw everything away. Get through the process. It's called a process. It's called a process. It's a process to a point. Like life is processing you. That's why they call it a process. So go through the process completely. Learn what you have to learn. Don't say na my gifts, na my gift. I just sabi do am as I just as in I never learn and nobody teach me self. You get, yeah, we have people who are gifted at some things, but take it to the next level. What's the next level? Develop it. Spend time to build yourself. Spend time to invest in yourself. One of the things I do every day is I learn every day. I might not have a physical tutor, but you see that social media, YouTube, I spend a whole lot of time there. So you can't say you are into the creative space, whatever you're doing, and then you are not ready to learn. You are not ready to invest in yourself. You are not ready to do better for yourself. You fall out of market as soon as possible. One of the things I've learned too is people or clients are loyal to values. They are loyal to values. I'll take that again. Clients are loyal to values. All the clients that have used you since you started this business, since you started your business, are they still using you? Are they still calling you for events? Are they still calling you up? If your answer is no, the second question is, do you think since you did that wedding for them in 1920 till date, they've not had any um events that they needed to cover? I can't say yes, I can't say no, but most likely they have. Why didn't they call you? Why? If you ask yourself that, a lot of things could have happened to it. But the part that I'm looking at today is probably you didn't keep your values. You didn't sustain the 21st century movement. You develop. Can't say the kind of trailer you did the first time you started doing this job is the same kind of trailer you are doing 10 years, 5 years later. That's not growth. You are dying. I've seen in this space, I've seen people who have been in the business for long. We meet in a wedding. We meet in a wedding, and then I see the gadget they come with. Compared to me that started recently, it's not a match. So you can't say because you've been there, you just hold on. You just hold on to that's your style. That your style. You just want to be there. You just want to be there. Evolve. Life is all about evolving. One of the things that we learned in social studies was, although it's a myth, but the origin of man. The origin of man, according to the scientific law, was that man evolved from one lower class of animal to the higher class of animal, humans. So it's an evolving process. You are not supposed to stay in one point. One of the characteristics of living thing is what? Movements. You move. If you remain in one place, that means you are lifeless. So I urge you today, learn something new about your skill. Okay, I was watching a video and I saw a kind of transition, like like a cut of the next scene will come before the whole cut comes in. I saw it. I don't have to call the person that trained me initially. Hey, boss, I just saw a kind of transition. The person that was in the next shot came in before the environment joined. How do I do it? I don't have to call him. Like, I don't. So what I needed to do was, I saw it. I tried to get what the name is called. What I tried to get what it is called, and then go to the internet, search. How do I do this? They'll bring. There are always tutorials on YouTube. Don't be like that man by the poolside that will tell Jesus, "I had no man." Don't be like that. Don't say, "I have nobody to teach me." YouTube is there. Google is there. Use it to your advantage. So I'll search and then get what I want from it. The next project I have, I express the new thing that I've learned. And then the person that I did, if it is the same person that I've been working for and I do something different, I will say, wow, this is new. I like this. So try to blow the mind of your clients I don't mean that you should overdo things. That's another part of it. I don't mean that you should overdo things. Okay, let's say my mom said I should allow it to boil some more, and then I will not go and sleep till not get 100% cooked before I want to change the the water, the first water. It's bad already. It's cooked. It's cooked. You get. So overdoing things and not doing things at all, I can say they are the same thing. Do you get? So learn to give yourself time to grow. Learn to give yourself time to grow, because if you don't develop yourself, you will end up being outdated. Upgrade, go for upgrade, learn some more. That's the word I have for you today. So wherever you are watching me from, spend less time pressing your phone. Or if you are pressing your phone, let it be that you are investing in something or you are learning something online. Be actively involved in self-development. That's just it. That's just it. That's just it. But if you have issues like me, one of the things that helped me with most especially Adobe Premiere Pro when I wanted to learn, I had issues with I had issues with um learning from the scratch online. Learning from the scratch online. Because if I open the project, if I open the interface and I'm following the tutorial, I'm following it. Let's say After Effects, I'm following it. Then the person that is teaching goes to a place and clicked something, and then I go to my own interface to look for that same thing to click, and I can't find it. I'll be like, so if I miss this step, it means the next step will not come out the way it is supposed to come out. So it leaves me confused. So, but if you are in that class of persons that don't like to learn from the scratch online, then get someone to do that for you. Get someone to do that for you. Whatever you want to learn, just have a class. Um, my first um um okay, my first attempt to learn Premiere Pro, I went to meet the guy in the house, and then when I got there, he was working. You know, sometimes one of the challenge we have is if it's a one-man business, you do everything. You do basically everything. So he was working. I came to learn. He has a time target that he needs to deliver what he's working on. And then all I needed to do was to watch him work because he cannot stop his work to teach me. I think among everybody, I don't know. I know myself. I can be working and have like 4, 5 students around. I'm teaching them as I'm working. But that guy couldn't. So I was watching, and after a while, I started sleeping because everything was just looking so busy. I couldn't know. I couldn't place what was happening. So I wasted that day struggling with sleep. I didn't enjoy the sleep. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't learn. So I had another opportunity to learn. And then when I got there this time, I'm not sure the guy spent a lot of time teaching me the interface, how to understand the interface. But just sitting by his side and then showing me, okay, this is what to do, this is what to do, take this. work on this one now. So I was here, he was here. If I have any question, I ask him. He tells me. In no distant time, I I was already there. So if that is your kind of person, if what you want to learn has something to do with what I know, like videography or video editing, you can chat me up or call me. I'll be there for you. So other than that, develop on yourself. Develop on yourself. So thank you very much for spending some time with me. And please, I want to see you get better in what you do. I want to see you get better in what you do. If you don't have a craft or you don't have a handwork, you do learn something. The world is changing. You can't depend on one source of income or one channel of income. You have to diversify. So learn a skill. Even if you're doing an office job, learn a skill that will complement what you do on a regular basis. So with that, I'm signing out. Thank you for always coming to my channel. Without you, I won't be here. Now, I'm here because of you, and I'm here so you can get better. Get better in your life, get better in what you do. Be a better person. Be a better person. Thank you. Have a great day. Yeah. Have a great day.